back to my YouTube channel. My good name is at Kendi23. If you are new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So today, guys, we are doing another video that is so amazing, that's so enticing, that is so So guys, if you're ready, hit that subscription button and let's do this. So guys, let's do as the video suggests. Okay, inasema nini hapo chini? Read. Yes, tuanze na hizi za kwanza before mtoto agrow, afike kwenye wangu amefika. I'm a mother of one. My baby is 18 months. Nimejaribu, nipigeni makofi. Kufika 18 months sio rahisi. Yes, thank you for clapping. Kitu yenye ningewaambia kwanza, be ready psychologically before you plan to become a mother. Be ready psychologically. Hiyo ndio important before hata ukuje financially. If you're not ready psychologically, don't attempt. Don't attempt. Be ready psychologically, then financially, and other things zita flow. Okay? Consider subscribing. When you become a mom, usingizi na wewe ni kama maji na mafuta. Usingizi na wewe ni kama maji na You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it, okay? So guys, usingizi, hakuna kulala. If you become a mother, usingizi unasahau kabisa, because babies tend to sleep during the day and at night they don't sleep, especially hiyo time ya kwanza mpaka afike 4 months. Before the baby gets to 4 months, most babies tend to sleep during the day, and at night, that's when they cry and cry and cry. Be ready for that. So if you're that kind of a person that loves bed, that loves sleeping, hapo utabidi usingizi uiambie bye bye. Yes. So guys, on the next, me, I'm talking about what I experienced. I don't know about other mothers. I'm just speaking of what I've experienced, and I wish someone told me before, because I don't mean talala kawaida yangu, but vitu zilichange manze. Another thing that I wish someone told me before I became a mom is that your mental also is affected. Like, most of the things tend to change. You meet yourself thinking about this baby most of the time. You're not able to do things that you used to do before, and you need to stop doing them for the sake of this new baby. Yeah. And you meet yourself, even you don't want to waste a little time. If you leave the baby, you just rushing to come back and see your baby. If the baby is well, you just make calls to see, like, everything runs around your mind. It's your baby. Okay? Yeah. And not only that, I don't know if this happens to most mothers, but I came to realize this thing happens mostly to CS mothers. They tend to get this thing. There's a name that is called this thing that usually happens. How you get to forget a lot. That the way your mind was running before is not the way it's running this time. You tend to forget most of the things a lot. It's not your wish, but even you might be forgetting your closest person that you've been interacting severally with. But with time that clears. Don't worry, that clears. With time that clears. Though that's another thing that I've come to notice, it happens a lot. Another thing that I wish someone sat me down and told me, I wish you told me you will be loving your baby like that. Yeah, like, utapenda mtoto wako and usahau like there's someone else, your partner. Semi upendi your partner, but you tend to love your babies more than your partner. Yeah. And your partner tends to love the baby more than you. yeah, in life, that's what happens. But what I came to realize, don't prioritize sana your baby and forget you are the ones that brought that baby. So you need to balance. You need to balance. Another thing that I wish someone told me is you have to be ready to be like alone in most of the things. Like if ulikuwa umezoea kwenda sherehe, ulikuwa umezoea ku have time na your friends, be ready that this time around your time limit for some time until your baby grows up. Another thing that I wish someone told me is about breastfeeding. But me, I had knowledge. I'm talking about now someone else. When it comes to breastfeeding, especially the first 6 months that you're doing exclusive breastfeeding and you're working, the body doesn't stop functioning. So the milk has to be processed as normal. You meet yourself that your breasts are full and there's nothing that you can do, especially if you're busy at work and you have to wait until you go home full as they are. And sometimes they tend even to, the milk tend to shame you, to pop out the clothes. So you need to carry extra clothes for changing. You need to carry pump throughout in case you get time to pump your milk. Yeah. And yes, for the next 6 months, you have to do that because you have no option. You can imagine. So you have to be carrying a bag and you have to have something healthy that to eat so that you can get the milk. You have to carry. Anyway, some tend to ignore this, but you have to have something like porridge and something that will be, you tend to feed well so that your baby also will get milk to feed well, right? Yeah. Tell you. Now I'm telling you what you need to be prepared for. You are ready to become a mom, okay? Another thing that I wish someone told me, if you are introvert, now comes the time. Here comes the time that you'll be talking and talking. Yes. When your baby becomes, let me say, a toddler, like that time your baby wants to touch everything, wants to run everywhere, wants to do everything. And then, utampata kwa choo, utampata ameenda akaharibu something, but you need to lower your temper at the same time, and you need to talk to your baby. Yeah, you have to do that because, yeah, now you're a mom. I wish someone told me all this, but anyway, I just enjoy motherhood. Honestly, it's a nice feeling. But there's things that, you're not ready for them until you face them. Until you face them. So another thing that I wish someone told me, I wish someone told me that you might be sacrificing some things for your baby. For the sake of your baby. You might even sacrifice a job for the sake of your baby. You might sacrifice anything for your baby because there's that bond that is there. It happened to me and to sacrifice something very important because I wouldn't let my baby suffer. Well, I'm doing that thing, okay? Yes, you have to. There's a bond that you create with your baby that you don't want your baby to suffer. No one wants. So be ready for the bond that you sacrifice, even losing money, losing friends, losing everything. I wish I was told, like, sometimes you forget time for yourself. Yes. Sometimes you forget time for yourself, especially that if you don't have enough support system. And that's why I'm saying you need to be psychologically prepared, because if you're not, kama uko psychologically prepared for this, itakuwa tu na kazi ngumu, itakuwa up and down for you. And I tend to believe most mothers tend to get psychological depression or mental illnesses. It's called postpartum depression, and most mothers tend to get that if they don't get enough support, or there's so much they handle at the same time. And this happens, and people are taking it so like it's not a serious thing, but it's a serious thing. Most mothers are falling into postpartum depression, honestly. Why should I leave this? I need to tell you this. Mambo na housel, mambo na wasichana, mambo na wasichana. Guys, getting a nice understanding and a loving housel or a house manager for your baby is work. For you to work and leave your baby with a house manager that is responsible and knows the work, it's another work. Like for me, I almost gave up because you come with a house help. Some even don't know how to handle babies, so you have to sit down, tell them you have to do this and this, and some of them even don't want to cooperate. Some of them are, I don't know what the exact word to use, but some of them, they're not friendly to your babies. You meet them, even they're doing the worst to your babies. And if you're not ready for this, let me tell you, it's so mentally draining. It's mentally draining because you need money, you need to work, at the same time you're worried about leaving your baby with someone. It's mentally draining. But you need to be prepared. Let me prepare you for this. You might employ several for the sake of your baby to be okay. That's what happens. Especially, yes, that's what happens here in Kenya. That's what happens. It's not me alone. No, many people have been employing, like, anakuja na kaka unasema no. But way to get a good one ni kazi. So there are some that are good and they're ready to take care of your baby. I wish someone told me, you're not going to stay with your baby alone. You have to leave it. You have to leave your baby for someone to take care of them, and you have to face the consequences, because it's not everyone that will be ready to cooperate as you think. But there are those lowest moments that babies get sick, and you as a mother, that's the most breaking moment. If you see your baby sick, that's the most breaking moment, because when babies are sick, and let me tell you, it's so annoying. They cry a lot. Let me tell you, you're watching your baby having fevers. They tend to cry a lot. You don't know what to do with them. You have medication you're giving them, but you don't know when is your baby getting well. So annoying. But let me tell you, you can manage. Just make sure you have something like a thermometer in your house. Make sure I don't advocate giving medication before you go to the hospital, but to relieve the fevers in case they shoot so high and it's at night, and before you get to the hospital, you need to manage it, because high fevers, they have their consequences also. So you need to have something that can control the fevers before you get to the hospital. If you have fragile things like glasses and so, be ready, they'll get broken and you do nothing. You'll do nothing. Things will get broken in front of your eyes, and you do nothing to the baby, because the baby doesn't have knowledge. At the same time, you love the baby. Yeah, that is it. You need to be a bit financially stable, so that every time the baby outgrows the clothes, you're ready to get some for him or her. And then there's no freedom. You think you're sitting down there to watch, and the baby is on your end. The baby is on your back. The baby is just jumping around and crying, "Mom, hey." Yes, You think you love TV, the TV is for the baby now. That's what happens. You need to be psychologically prepared. Yeah. Positive way, on a good way. Motherhood is nice. Motherhood is amazing. It's amazing. Niandikie hapo kwa comment. Tell me, is it a good idea? Because I'm thinking to start a program about mom's mental health. I've come to realize most of the moms, they are not mentally okay. They are not mentally okay. In one reason or the other, if you didn't get a good support, if you're not financially stable, if you are stable, if your mind, if you are not psychologically prepared for that, so mental draining, and yeah, you need someone to talk to. You need some psycho therapy, and you need to do some of the home therapy so that you'll be okay with the situation. Being a new mom, it's not easy. So I think I'll consider doing that in future. If you see that a good idea, comment that on the comment section. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you for taking your time to be here with me and prepare you psychologically for the baby. And I forgot about something. When you preparing to buy things for your baby, don't buy everything. Don't buy everything. Buy what is necessary. Buy what is important. Because I've said once and again, this baby have to grow most of things so fast, and you need to go back to the market and get some more. So you can save that little money for later use, okay? Yeah, I've forgotten to say that. So guys, make sure you hit that subscription button for the next video so that you can get notified and join our team. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your time, and let me say bye bye till next time.